Hey everyone, welcome back to Precast Chalk Talk. This is Paul.
Hello.
What kind of wall panel are you working on?
Right now we're working on solid wall panels on bed 11.
Okay, and so a solid wall panel means what?
No foam through the middle.
No foam through the middle. So we call those sandwich panels, right? So what's the foam for?
Insulation.
Insulation. Okay. So oftentimes we insulate, but sometimes we don't. And my understanding is the reason we don't would be a lot of times that panel might be a foundation panel.
Sub-level.
Right. So you build a building, you want to build a building, all our customers do. They dig this big hole, we put in the footing, and then some kind of basement wall typically has to go.
Yeah, it's usually a solid panel.
And discerning customers out there absolutely love building with our solid panels because it's like, bang, it just happens.
Well, that's good because I love building them.
All right. Importantly, all of our wall panels, like all of our products around here, start with drawings. Each drawing comes to the bed. And what this team is doing is they're putting this piece together on the bed. And so they're going to form it, they're going to reinforce it, and then they're going to cast concrete in it, and then they're going to finish it, and then they're going to strip it, and then we're going to do some more work out in the yard to make sure it meets the standard for whatever finish. So all our panels are made flat. Everything's cast flat. You're seeing a red surface on the bottom of the form here because we put that epoxy coating down to give it a very nice, smooth, glossy finish. And then up from there, you're seeing the steel strand. So what you're doing is you're taking one of these pieces of rebar, like this guy here, and you're tying it up to the strand.
Yeah.
And we use these rebars to reinforce across. What is this?
This is a lifter.
It's a lifter. Show me where that goes.
Like that.
So what's going to happen is the guys are going to put this hairpin in just like that. And then the concrete will come, it'll kind of float like this. They'll have another one down below, like this. And so the reason that's really important is the concrete, it'll consolidate around the hairpin. And then since this is on the outside of the form, when we strip this piece, they end up pulling.
They come out and then they go out.
Okay. There we go.
Let me clear so they can put the lifter in here so they can edit the piece.
I see. Okay, so you can kind of see. So this is where the lifter goes through here. All right. Okay, and this one's called a Burke. I'm now standing inside the form that Paul was talking about. They're solid. So this whole piece here is just going to be filled 12 inches thick with concrete. There's no insulation going in this. So this is that foundation panel we were talking about. So take a look at these guys. More hairpins, but look how long, this Burke is. It's just, the reason it's longer than those other ones, it's just carrying more weight. So you got to have more reinforcing buried in there in order to lift them. This piece has an unusual feature too because what's happening is the guys are putting in this cage, this rebar cage. Once this panel gets tipped up like this is going to become a ledge where the hollow core is going to sit on. We're horizontal here, but they tip this thing up and this becomes a beam basically integral to the foundation panels. We've got an example out here of all the things that we looked at in the plant. So got your wall panel. This is the bottom of the panel. So there's some plates that were cast in. And then of course you got your window that was framed. Here's that haunch that I was talking about. So this is the bottom of the haunch. So this is the top of the panel. This guy's going to get set up, and then the hollow core is going to set right on this guy. And then here's this is the Burke. So that you can see where that plastic cup, what that thing looked like, that shape. That thing's been popped out, and they'll use their lifter out on the job site or even here at the plant to lift 1, 2, 3, 4 locations, and that's what they'll use to trip it up at the job site. As always, so grateful you could join us for another Precast Chalk Talk.